I chopped and peeled these apples. Went to make apple pie filling. Last year I attempted to make an apple pie using store-bought Musselman's brand apple pie filling, and it was soggy and awful and we didn't like it. So now I'm going to try to make my own because I think I can do better than the canned stuff. I put about 1/3 of a cup of butter, 6 tablespoons, a lot of cinnamon. I don't know, I don't have a measurement. I'm just throwing stuff in because I did this once just to eat apples, fried apples, and then I noticed that it would be nice and thick for a pie filling. I used butter to fry it in, and I put a lot of cinnamon in. And for the liquid, I used apple cider. So I'm going to use the rest of the apple cider that's in here. It might be a couple of cups left, 2 cups or so. So I put more cinnamon because after I stirred in the apple cider and the butter, now I'm going to simmer it until that becomes a thickened broth. Now, I read about adding a little salt to the apple pie filling. So, I guess that will help pull the liquid out of the apples a little bit, so it will have more liquid. Okay, this is, I think 7 medjool dates. I've already removed the seeds, and I'm going to chop them up real small and add them to the apples for sweetness and for thickness. If I pack it into a cup, it will be about a 1/2 cup. But that's what I want. Okay, there it is. I'm going to sieve, and I'm going to let it reduce and thicken. The date pieces are in there, you can probably see, but they will disappear into the sauce. Make it sweeter. Now it's getting thicker. The sauce is getting thicker. It's very cinnamony. The dates are disappearing into the sauce. The filling, syrup, and the filling. That is apple pie filling. It was so easy. And I'm going to keep it in the freezer maybe. After it cools, I'll keep it there until after, for Thanksgiving Day. Without any cornstarch or anything like that. Now they're all cooked and syrupy, and my pie filling is ready to put in freezer bags. I'm going to put it in freezer bags and keep it until next week. There it is. I have 2 freezer bags full. I don't know if it's going to make 2 pies or 1 pie or what, but I divided it in 2 for now. All right, this is how I'm cutting up my pumpkins that we brought from Kentucky this year in October. The kids had painted it with washable paint for Halloween, and then I washed off the paint already, and it was easy to wash off. And this is the first time I'm doing this. I have never prepared large pumpkins for to cook and use. But I want to use them. They were a gift from my husband, my brother. My brother Sylvan gave it to us. And I was waiting for my husband to cut them up, but he's been busy and he hasn't got around to it. So I decided to tackle the task myself. So it was easy enough to cut it open with a sharp knife. It was the peeling that I wasn't sure about. The peeling was puzzling me a lot. I was wondering if I have to peel it before I cook it or what. But I looked it up on Pinterest, and there are a lot of different recipes for roasting them. So I'm going to roast them with the peel on, and it should be able to remove the peel easily after it's roasted. So if, you know, from in the future, if my kids do pumpkins again, or jack-o'-lanterns again, we'll paint it with washable paint so I can use them for cooking after Halloween. That way they can still be eaten and be food. And there, I think I've gotten rid of most of the membrane and the seeds. So now I'm going to put it cut side down on a cookie sheet to roast. There it is on the cookie sheet, ready to go in the oven. Okay, there's the bottom half, ready to go on the cookie sheet. There. Whoops. Better if I balance it correctly here. All right.
Mom, are you prepping for Thanksgiving already?
Yes.
It's in like 5 days. My birthday's in 4.
I know, but there are things that need to be done so I can make the Thanksgiving food. Like I have to cut up these pumpkins. Okay, I've been roasting them at 350 for about an hour, and they're done. If I let it sit here and steam longer, but the peel is coming off real easy even right now. Ouch, it's a bit hot. I'm gonna puree it after I peel it, but when it gets cooled off some. I'm just going to go right ahead and get it ready for pie filling. Oh, yes. Ow, that was hot. Here's the other piece, also cooked. I had them both in the oven. Ouch. So hot. But yeah, it peels easily. Ouch. Now. But they do come off easy, so that's good. They're both peeled. And I noticed when I took a fork and lifted the navel, a large piece of the peel came right off with the navel. See? I should have done it sooner. Even more might have come off with it. Here's the other piece. So when it cools, I'll be making puree. Now it's all cooled, peeled and cooled, and ready for the food processor. That part is loud. push some down a little. When the babies were little, I used to make them baby food like this. That's it. All done, ready for the freezer. This is only half of it. I have another half to go. I won't use it all for Thanksgiving. Some of it is going to be used later. Because I have a lot. I have another large pumpkin that's even bigger than the one I just did.
Put in the washer, حبيبتي. Also put in the washer. Don't put in the floor.
Okay, that's half the pumpkin already pureed. There they are, my sweet potatoes. I just baked these large sweet potatoes in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour, or maybe a little more. I kept checking it with a fork to make sure that it's done. Left it in until it got done. When they cool, I'm going to peel them and puree them and keep them for Thanksgiving sweet potato pie. See how easy the skin comes off. I don't like them boiled in water because it loses so much flavor. So I always like them baked instead. Okay, I peeled it. I couldn't wait. I'm kind of excited. Don't ask me why, I'm not sure. I think because I got a taste of how delicious they are. And I'm happy because I'm expecting the pie will taste good too. So I'm mashing it a little, but I'm also gonna puree it to get any remaining little threads into a pulp. But I thought if I mash it up a little, maybe it'll cool faster. I used to make pureed sweet potatoes for my babies when they were little. I didn't turn it into pie. I fed them pureed sweet potatoes that I pureed myself. There's a sweet potato getting pureed. There's the sweet potato, all pureed and ready. Ready for the pie. I think I'll only get one pie out of that.